Hiya and welcome to the James Oliver Guitar Channel, and this is part 27 of vinyl albums I love / vinyl albums and bands and artists that inspire me. So let's jump right in there. Another 20 records, a couple of 10 inches to start. This is Bill Haley and his Comets, Live It Up. This is a London 10-inch album. It's got, of course, Live It Up on it. Rock the Joint, which has got the same solo as Rock Around the Clock, of course. Rockin' Chair on the Moon, Chattanooga Choo Choo, Real Rock Drive, great rock and roll by Bill Haley, Danny Cedrone on the lead guitar, cool cover as well. So that's the first one, that's Bill Haley and the Comets with Live It Up. Up next, some bluegrass. This is Johnny Duncan and the Tennessee Song Bag. This is another 10-inch album on the Columbia label. Some cool bluegrass here. He does a nice version of St. James Infirmary. Hank Williams' Mind Your Own Business. Get Along Home Cindy. Real cool bluegrass stuff. Johnny Duncan, of course, there with his Martin D28 on the cover. So I thought I'd do two 10-inch albums. Why not? Up next then we got Jimmy Reed. Rockin' with Reed. This is on the Joy label. Some good stuff on ya. Down in Virginia. Baby, What's on Your Mind? Rockin' with Reed. There he is on the back with his K. Jimmy Reed. The Finn Twin, which I featured an original one on the channel as well. So that's some great blues with Jimmy Reed. Rockin' with Reed. Up next, Bo Diddley. Bo Diddley's a gunslinger. Love this record. Of course, it's got Ride On Josephine on it. Cadillac. Tennessee Ernie Ford, 16 tons. And of course, the track Bo Diddley's a Gunslinger. About Bo Diddley at the OK Corral. Love the cover too. Bo Diddley dressed as a gunslinger with his Gretsch there. Love that record. I love all these records. Some blues, more blues. We've got on a bit of a blues theme. Rock and roll we've had. Bluegrass blues. This is a Mike Bloomfield album called It's Not Killing Me. Mike Bloomfield recorded this for the CBS label. It's got stuff on ya like Michael's Lament, which is a nice guitar song. Don't Think About It, Baby. If You See My Baby, Good Old Guy. Mike Jones. Mike Bloomfield, of course, was the guitar player in the Butterfield Blues Band. And played on Bob Dylan records and done all sorts of stuff. And this is his solo album. It's on the CBS label, as you can see. Real interesting stuff. Quite similar to the Killing Floor album he did. Well, no, yeah, the Electric Flag, Killing Floor. And that's Mike Bloomfield. And for some reason I called him Mike Jones. And Mike Jones is a really good local guitar player. Up next then, we got Joe Ely. Here he is, Joe Ely with Musta Notta Got a Lotta. Real cool album. Dallas is on this. A version of Good Rockin' Tonight. Roadhog. Bet Me. Jesse Guitar Taylor on lead guitar. Super guitar player Jesse Taylor. Who else is on this record? Reese Winans is on organ, of course, who went on to play with Stevie Ray Vaughan. I think he plays with Joe Bonamassa now. But here he is with Joe Ely. One of my all-time favourite Joe Ely song is probably Me and Billy the Kid. Absolutely love that track. Up next, something completely different. Dire Straits. On Every Street. This is the last record they did, I think. And I'm a big Knopfler fan. There's some good tracks on here, like Calling Elvis is on this. Of course, the epic On Every Street. The Bug is on this. And Heavy Fuel is my favourite track off this. Bit of a tongue-in-cheek lyrics by Knopfler. So there's Dire Straits. On Every Street. My favourite Knopfler solo album I've shown is, of course, Shangri-La. But that's a great record, and I love the first Dire Straits album as well. Up next now, some virtuoso guitar playing with Jimmy Bryant. Bryant's back in town. Of course, Bryant played with Speedy West. The first man to ever put a Telecaster on a record. Peach Grove Express, Rattle Dance, Buggy Ride, Fender Bender, Happy Guitar, Model 400, Buck Road. Blow Your Hat in the Creek. Absolutely love Jimmy Bryant. And he's playing a weird, I don't know if it's a Yamaha guitar or something. I know that Link Ray played a similar one. If anybody knows what that is, comment below. But it's Jimmy Bryant. Walter Shaky Orton with the band Hot Cottage. It's on the extra label. We showed the extra label last time. It's titled Walter Shaky Orton and Hot Cottage. Big Walter's Boogie. Hard Heated Woman. Shaky's Edmonton Blues. Sugar Mama. Worried, Turkey in the Straw. Of course, Walter Horton. Wonderful harmonica player. And definitely worth checking out. And he's with the band Hot Cottage, who I'm not too familiar with, really. It was recorded in 1972 in Canada, of all places. So there's Walter Shaky Orton. If anybody got any good information on Hot Cottage, I would like to know. Bit of Americana here with Terry Allen and the Panhandle Mystery Band. This is Bloodlines. Of course, Terry Allen is a Texas songwriter. This has got Bloodlines on it. Give Me a Ride to Heaven Boy is on this. Manhattan Bluebird. And he's just a really good singer-songwriter, Terry Allen. And this is the only album I've got by him on vinyl. I have got CDs by him. But, yeah, so that's the Terry Allen and the Panhandle Mystery Band. I don't know what year this is from. The 90s, I believe. I can't quite see it. But definitely check out Terry Allen if you're into that sort of Texas songwriter thing along the Joe Ely lines. This is a nice compilation. The Gangster is Back, Johnny Guitar Watson. This is Johnny Guitar Watson's early years reissued on the Red Lightning label. And Johnny Guitar Watson is one of my all-time favourite blues guys, singers, guitar players. Too Tired's on this, Hot Little Mama, Gangster of Love, Johnny Guitar. Johnny Winter does a nice version of Johnny Guitar too, which I really like. And the Gangster is Back. Johnny Guitar Watson, he died on stage too in Japan, I think. So there's a little fact about Johnny Guitar Watson. This is not his funk stuff, it's his blues stuff. Bit of Roy Buchanan now. This is the My Babe album, one of my favourite album covers of all time. There he is with his 52 Telecaster on a date. Of course, Little Walter's My Babe is on this. Dr. Rock and Roll. Dizzy Miss Lizzie, the Larry Williams song, is on this. Absolutely, you know how much I love Roy Buchanan's guitar playing. Superb. And this is one of his 80s albums. I wanted to show this because not only has he got great playing on it, I do like the cover. So that's Roy Buchanan with My Babe. Up next then, Natural Boogie. Hound Dog Taylor and the House Rockers. On the Alligator record label, of course, Hound Dog Taylor. Brilliant slide player. His band featured a guitar player. Hound Dog Taylor on a slide guitar and a drummer, no bass. Take 5 is on this. Elmo James is Hawaiian Boogie. Roll Your Moneymaker, which is a take on Shake Your Moneymaker. Sadie is on this. Talk to My Baby, Goodnight Boogie. Cool cover as well, but his Kwa guitar. That's Hound Dog Taylor and the House Rockers. I showed the other one last time. I think it's Beware of the Dog. This is Bryant Setzer's Rockabilly Riot, all original. It's Bryant doing his rockabilly, what he does best. Let's Shake, Rockabilly Blues, vinyl records. My personal favourite, The Cockadoodle Don't. The songs are really witty, humorous and fun. Guitar playing is sublime. Absolutely love Setzer and the Stray Cats and his solo stuff. And this album came out in 2014, so it's 6 years old. But it's great. Calamity Jane is a good track. I should have had a V8. Blue Lights Big City. Produced by Peter Collins. It's Bryant Setzer's Rockabilly Riot, all original. Because a lot of the Rockabilly guys put covers on their albums, including me, even though I'm not a strict Rockabilly guy. Live ZZ Top. This is Fandango. There they are with their nudie suits on the cover there. I mean, what's on this? Thunderbird, Jailhouse Rock, Blue Jean Blues, Tush, coolest band in the land, Frank Beard, Dusty Hill and Billy Gibbons, ZZ Top. Brilliant Texas boogie blues, whatever you want to call it. Bit of country here, this is Hank Thompson, all-time hits on Capitol. I didn't know much about Hank Thompson, but there's some lovely songs on here, like Tomorrow Night, and Don't Flirt With Me, The Grass Looks Greener, Standing on the Outside. What drew me to this guitar was the Gibson J2... What drew me to this cover was the Gibson J200 with a Bigsby neck. I thought if he'd had a Gibson J200 with a Bigsby neck, I might like the country music on this album. And I was right. So that's Hank Thompson. And it's the only Hank Thompson album I have. So if anybody can recommend me an Hank Thompson album, I'd appreciate that. Up next, this is Alex Harvey Band with Next. Classic album. The Fairfields on this, of course, Next. Vambo, Marble Eye, Last of the Teenage Idols. Love Alex. Love Zal Clemson's guitar playing as well. This is a classic album. This one and Framed are my two favourites. And I like the covers one that he did, because he did the version of Jimmy Rogers' Gambling Barroom Blues. We talked about Johnny Winter earlier. This is the Still Alive and Well album by Johnny Winter. Silver Train is on this, Still Alive and Well. Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. He does a nice version of Rock Me Baby. He does a country song, Ain't Nothing to Me. All Tore Down. There he is on the back with his resonator guitar. And this is a quadraphonic press on Columbia for the record collectors, as you can see. So it's got a gold label rather than the orange one. But no, I'm a massive Johnny Winter fan. I got all his albums. And in this series, I will try and show them all at some point. Now I'm ready to go now. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Into the Great Wide Open. Learning to Fly on this, King's Highway, Two Gunslingers. Built to Last. Love Tom Petty, love his songs, love the Heartbreakers. Love Mike Campbell's guitar playing. What more could you want? So this, Into the Great Wide Open by Tom Petty. It's produced by Mike Campbell and Tom Petty. And last but not least, the Jeff Healy Band. This is the Hell to Play album. This has got my favourite version, other than the Beatles, of course, of While My Guitar Gently Weeps on it. Full Circles on it, Hell to Pay, Let It Go, Highway of Dreams. Of course, Jeff Healy played the guitar flat like that. And he was also a wonderful jazz trumpet player, so I'm told. I don't know if he made a jazz trumpet album. I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But real cool. He's in the film Roadhouse. I like this album and the See the Light album. I've got some live albums by him as well. Definitely worth checking out Jeff Healy if you haven't. So there we have it. There's another 20 albums by bands and artists that inspire me. Quite a mix of stuff. Rock and roll, blues, country, some rockabilly. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I do one of these videos every week. And I'll see you all again soon. Cheers!